Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're breaking down an absolutely dramatic, incredibly high-stakes clash between Côte d'Ivoire and Ecuador in Group H of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Seriously, this matchup gave us a fascinating clash of distinct styles, deep tactics, and just sheer willpower on the biggest stage imaginable.
Okay, let's dive right into this tightly contested battle. Social media dubbed it a late twist in Group H, and honestly, that perfectly captures the essence of what we saw. We're talking about a fast-paced, highly physical battle filled with massive momentum swings that pretty much kept all of us guessing right up until the final whistle blew.
Act 1. The tactical setup. Before the ball even rolled, this strategic battlefield was drawn. It was a classic clash of philosophies. On one side, you had Côte d'Ivoire, whose game plan relied heavily on a dominating physical presence, blinding speed, and a truly lethal counterattack. On the other side, Ecuador's approach was the exact opposite. We're talking methodical possession, quick passing combinations, and really careful midfield progression. It was two completely different worlds stepping onto the pitch to see which one would break first.
Act 2. First half fireworks. Right from the kickoff, the momentum was just swinging wildly. Both sides were so determined to impose their will early on, but it was Côte d'Ivoire who actually drew first blood. They used that immense physical presence to completely stretch the defense, striking early with a beautiful, clinical finish. But, to their credit, Ecuador didn't panic at all. They responded brilliantly mid-half, stuck to their script of creating chances through their midfield progression, and eventually found a brilliantly worked equalizer right before the break.
So, heading into the locker rooms tied at 1-1, this match had completely delivered on its promise of high-paced attacking intensity. Both teams had successfully executed their primary tactical game plans and found the back of the net. It set up the second half perfectly.
Act 3. The tactical grind. Coming back out, the second 45 minutes became this deeply gritty tactical chess match. Ecuador started commanding much longer spells of possession. They were controlling the ball, but they really struggled to break down what turned out to be a highly disciplined Ivorian defense. Meanwhile, Côte d'Ivoire proved they didn't even need the ball to be dangerous. They just absorbed the pressure and used their sheer pace to constantly, relentlessly threaten on the counterattack.
Now, in a tactical gridlock like this, a goal is rarely going to come from some beautifully orchestrated length of the pitch buildup, right? No, it's almost always going to come down to a defensive lapse, a single fleeting drop in concentration or marking, because in a World Cup match of this caliber, whoever blinks first usually loses the whole shebang.
Act 4. The late twist.
2-1. As the clock ticked down, that fatal defensive lapse we just talked about, it finally happened to Ecuador, and Côte d'Ivoire was completely ruthless about it. Capitalizing instantly on that one error, they used their terrifying direct pace to score their second goal and take a stunning, decisive lead late in the game.
Those final minutes were honestly pure chaos. Ecuador threw absolutely everything forward in a desperate bid to equalize for a second time. But the Ivorian backline held incredibly firm under immense pressure. They absorbed wave after wave of attacks to finally secure all 3 points.
Final takeaways.
So, what does this all mean for us? Well, looking at the standout performances, it really boils down to what a team actually does with the ball. Ecuador's passing allowed them to dictate possession, sure, but they ultimately lacked final efficiency against a disciplined defense. On the flip side, Côte d'Ivoire proved a crucial point. You absolutely do not need to dominate the ball if you have clinical efficiency and are a lethal danger on the counterattack. Which leaves us with this massive question moving forward. With this thrilling 2-1 victory, has Côte d'Ivoire proven that their counterattacking pace is the ultimate weapon in Group H? As this tournament progresses, having the ball against the Ivorians might literally just be playing right into their hands. Is this lightning-fast counterattack an unstoppable force? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and definitely keep your eyes on Group H.